Hey, Amina here with the weekly forecast for my patrons. Let's get right to it, or right into it. Um, Sorry, I was looking for my incense. Oh, I was about to say I was just looking at it. On my throat. As soon as I press play, here we go. With my throat. Record. Okay. So, this is the forecast for Sunday to Sunday, which will also be followed by lessons on love. Hopefully I can get this in this incense holder without a problem. And do forgive me for this light glare over my head. It's honestly not spirits floating around me. I have a crack in my phone, cracks all over my phone, thanks to one of my children. And apparently one of them is going right across the camera lens. So it reflects, it keeps picking up light reflections. If you look in most of my videos, you'll notice the light appears in the same place. All right, so let's get started. First off, before I even go into the tarot and the advice, let's get a chakra, a look at the chakras, see what could use some aligning, see what is doing great, and we should continue to feed energy to. I hope my throat chakra stops after a while, because yes, it's going to be annoying. What's going to be our vibration this week? How's our chakras doing so far anyway, heading into this new week? Which one can use a little more grounding, a little more aligning? Third eye chakra. So we've been falling off with the third eye chakra this week. Apparently, maybe we're not listening to that first voice. We're second guessing a lot. I could say that I've been questioning, the messages we're getting, questioning our gut. And I knew this one was going to come up, the solar plexus chakra. So confidence, determination, willpower. Y'all going to start to memorize it. That's why I repeat the same words for each chakra, so that it'll start to sink in. Sheesh, my grades are like kicking ass today. Oh, it's terrible. I'm going to dye my hair soon though, y'all. But anyway, let the wisdom rock for now. It says inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. So these are the things that have been missing. Some fun and some focus on the solar plexus. Okay? Giving that love to your inner child. Being in a space of wonder. Just carefree for a while. Not so serious all the time. Yes, focused, determined, ambitious and stuff. That's great. But remember to feed that inner child. Because that's the foundation of your transformation. With all these butterflies in this picture too. I don't know if they're coming up very well in the video. But those butterflies represent transformation. They represent ancestral protection and messages. Just having your heart open, innocent. Okay. Now, what chakra is kicking ass? How's it the third eye? So the third eye, I guess what I'm getting is because of the second guessing, it's doing this. It's like, yeah, on. And then it's like, not on. Okay? This card says visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. So we're doing great when it comes to visualizing what we want. Look at the moon. We're even... oh, God, I'm getting mad at my throat. We're even using the cycles of the moon to manifest. And if you're not yet, you should be, because this is confirmation that it will be helpful. But we're using this gift and we're manifesting what we think about, what we daydream, what we intentionally visualize and meditate on and dream. However, the block is always listening to our gut, not second guessing. And now my throat is acting up, but the throat chakra is coming up as the other chakra that's kicking ass. So I guess maybe it's just doing that like, hey, you know. But we have the throat chakra here. Will. And it also says expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. So we're doing much better with how we're expressing ourselves to others, reacting to things. We're taking our time. We're not just coming out our face, but we're still eye on the prize. We still have the will to move forward and to express ourselves freely, be ourselves, move how we move. Take our time. Make sure each of our ways of communicating is being understood and taking us in the direction or the conversation in the direction that we want. Why I keep feeling like I'm crooked? Okay, maybe I was. Every time I sit back, then it looks crooked to me again. Then I'm like, no, then I'm sorry. It's late. But that's the chakra breakdown. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh. So this week I'm feeling heart chakra is going to be on point. Look at this picture. Look at the light coming out of it. So let's focus on the third eye. Sapphire blue. Deep, deep dark blue. And let's focus on, or indigo. And let's also focus on our solar plexus and our throat. The heart's going to be wide open though. I don't know what's coming this week. It's just what it's at the bottom, so it's what we don't see coming. Something that's going to bring stability. It's going to feel grounding. It's going to feel natural. Something you've thought about for a while. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I didn't think to go that deep with the chakras, but it happens. I don't know where to put them. Okay. Now let's get to the tarot. What is going to be going on? So I have two decks here, one for the read and one for clarification. I'm going to turn the camera down now, I think. Yeah. Ooh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I hope this thing ain't fitting to fall off or do nothing stupid while I'm recording this. I know if you are subscribed to me on YouTube, you saw my, well, you might not have if you weren't called to, but you most likely saw my 911 where my phone completely hits the deck. Come on! Okay, anyway, we're not gonna have that happen tonight. So, let's see what's going on for the collective for the week ahead. And I thank the spirit guides that are coming through to give these messages. Always appreciate you. Without being said, it's always felt. Thank you for the ability to help connect others to divine energy. And thank you for your guidance as we move forward in our week. Every week. All right. Let's go. Five of water. Disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. Wow, this how we starting off the week? Y'all serious? I don't like that. Seven of fire, really? Challenge, determination, and resistance. Eight of air, self-doubt, confusion, and free will. What is going on? Collective. Soul tribe. Light workers. What is going on this week? Well, something's going to happen this week. Well, obviously, something's going to happen this week. I'm sorry. Something's going to happen this week. Duh. All right, yeah. Something's going to happen this week. Either someone wants your forgiveness badly, or you want someone else's, or you regret something, or someone else is having regrets, whatever the case may be. It's a challenging situation that either you don't want to forgive the person or they don't want to forgive you. Like, people are standing their ground in this, and I feel like it may come to a head this week. Almost, whatever it is, it's going to make you doubt yourself. It's going to make you feel a little confused and not realize that you are not stuck. You might be feeling trapped in this situation is what I'm hearing or feeling. Let me move this some. I don't like this angle. I'm gonna leave it alone because this thing is acting really loose, like it wants to fall off of something. I don't know why, so sometimes it's better to leave well enough alone, right? Okay. So yeah, let me pull a few more cards. Talent recognition and collaboration. fact, you first. Four of fire, reversed. Prosperity, contentment, and celebration. I'm sorry if I was almost talking to myself. It's because I was trying to read at the same time. Release, reversed. Endings, transformation, and freedom, which is the death card in the traditional tarot. Now, this has to do with people seeing your work, you being very good at what you do. So I'm trying to understand where the disappointment and regret's going to come this week. Maybe there's going to be something disappointment that happens with something you're doing but this says recognition. So with the cups here, it gives me the feeling of emotions. So it may be something that has to deal with matters of the heart that may be disappointing this week. But in work, things are going to be great. I don't know. Let me see what else we got here. Four of Wands reverse and the Seven of Wands has a lot to do with competitiveness and standing your ground. And with the Four of Wands fire reversed, it's like something's not stable. Something that's supposed to be prosperous is rocky, is shaky. And it's like you're being told to stand your ground against it. Resist. Maybe somebody wants to work with you, someone's disappointed or regretful, maybe someone you used to be with, they see you as very talented, they want to collaborate with you, whatever the case may be. There's something I'm also getting with something you're competing for, or something, some kind of recognition you may want in a certain field as well. And maybe you felt like you weren't seeing what you wanted to see from it. These are all the scenarios that are coming to my mind, so take what resonates. Yeah, but something's going to come in this week that wants to rock your stability. Okay? And you have to resist. It's something that maybe you've dealt with for a while or you've been in your head about because it's like you feel like you're stuck in it. Like you've been frozen. You haven't been able to move forward from it. And with the death card reversed, it's like resisting change, not allowing something to end that needed to end. So what's the outcome of all this after this week? What's gonna happen? I should have known. The Tower. Transformation, realization, life change, and liberation. And the Tower came in reversed. So that usually means you are not making the change. You are not taking the steps that need to be taken to bring it into something. So God is going to step in this week and protect you and guide you out of something that has you feeling frozen and stuck, something that has no real foundation, something that, or someone that wants a piece of the pie because they see that you are very talented. That's going to be wrapped up this week. And then what, Spirit? Three of air, Three of swords. And then someone's heart's going to be broken. Sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. So there'll be a healing going on. There's going to be some kind of heartbreak this week. I don't know. Either with work, something you thought was going to pop off doesn't pop off. It didn't have a stable foundation. Something that you felt stuck in, something you held on to, didn't let in that needed to end. Or someone that has regrets that sees your talent, sees you as worth something, is going to try to come in and offer some false stability, a false foundation. Like, I want to work with you, I want to do this and that with you, but really they don't got nothing to offer. You're going to end up doing everything. That type of person. Or let me get this money and I can flip it and I'll pay you back more. Or, this person also feels a little frozen, like out in the cold, like they feel like you don't want to deal with them really. But they're kind of holding on. They're trying to keep this from ending as well. And so, yeah, Spirit's going to step in this week. Like, nope. And somebody's going to get their heart broken, or someone's going to be forgiving. It's going to be either or, heartbreak or a healing process between people where there is forgiveness. And I even see possibly friends being involved. Or a friend. Or just your angel guides. Alright, so last but not least, what else? The Hermit. Introspection, self-discovery, and mentorship. So there will be a need for you to go within. There will be a need for you, or you're gonna just feel like, hey, I need to chill for a minute. After that, I need some peace of mind. I need to really sit and understand what I just experienced, or what that entire experience was all about. You'll learn a lot from it. I'm getting that. And this situation is in your life for you to learn something from it. It's been a big burden. Ten of Fire, overworked, stressed, imbalanced. It could either be work or a person, but it's something that's been a major burden or stress that you're in your head about a lot. Or just feeling like you're doing too much. I didn't even use my other deck of tarot. Good Lord, with all of that. Alright, so that's a little bit of what we got coming for us this week. That sounds terrible. Alright, can we get some clarity? I'm going to save this tarot other deck for the lessons on love, and I'll start with that one first, since I completely forgot it and clarified with the same deck. I got carried away. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's get some clarity with the psychic deck. I always like to use this one anyway. What advice? What can you tell us about this week, Spirit? Okay. Anything else we need to know about the week ahead? Because that sounds very dramatic. I'm not in the mood for talking to anybody and making peace with anyone, or forgiving anybody, or being disappointed, like, or someone who is disappointed and wanting a piece of the pie that I made, coming forward with some fake offer. I don't know, man. This week is sounding nuts. Can we flip this energy, Spirit? How can we flip this energy? Or make it work in our favor? Alright, well, let's see what you said first. Patience and planning. So for some of us, this may have to do with business. Something maybe we're working on or planning to do or investing in. There's a need to really plan and then be patient. Maybe we're rushing, we're expecting results very quickly, and we're not learning enough, or we're not consistent enough, or There's just something where planning is essential, and then being able to step back, not keep messing with it. That's what I'm hearing. And I know that rings true for me. Emotional withdrawal. So then maybe I need to take a little time to yourself to release certain emotions. Maybe there are things that the heart chakra would like to let go of now. You know, sit in a tub, let it go into the water. If you're in a warm environment, go to the beach, sit by a lake. But I'm feeling like there's just a need to let go of a lot of experiences and feelings from them. And really acknowledge your feelings if you feel a certain way. That might have been for someone specific. Obstacles and challenges. Yeah, so like what I was saying, what the tarot was saying. There's like, I don't see it as an obstacle. I see it more as a little bit of a challenge. Is being able to free yourself from an ongoing cycle. Free yourself from the inability to let a situation transform differently from how you would have handled it in the past, is what I'm hearing. It's like two people who are not willing to change how the stance they have in a situation. Yeah. Power. This is also like strength. So persevere. This week is going to be about being strong, standing in your power. Ooh, sorry about that. Realizing that obstacles and challenges aren't really that. You got guidance all around you. And look at that gap ain't that big. You step right over that. It's not a problem.